Welcome back to another wonderful and beautiful edition of Veggie Mike Ellis on YouTube, Veggie Mike Ellis on Instagram. And today I'm going to have a little fun with this one, and it's a vegan made me mad and hurt my feelings, so now I have to exploit animals. Yeah, so this is one that vegans hear a lot. And it's kind of like blaming maybe a vegan that wasn't nice to you. Maybe they weren't nice to you. Maybe a vegan hurt your feelings. And sometimes they do. Sometimes vegans can be very passionate, and so they can personally attack people sometimes. I know there's vegans who, for example, yell at people for wearing fur, and they'll actually run up to people on the street and yell at people. I don't do that. I don't recommend that. If you're not yelling at people for wearing leather and wool and everything, then why fur? What's the moral difference? It's animal use. It's no. So it doesn't help the animals to yell at them, at people. So, but I want to kind of deal with a couple aspects to this. So there's kind of that one, but the whole idea of, okay, so because the messenger was maybe abrasive, or you didn't like the way they talked to you or handled the situation, whether it be on social media or in person. So, okay, so if a woman was not nice to you, does that mean all women are horrible and you have to oppress women and be horrible to women, and we shouldn't treat women with respect because one woman wasn't nice to you? Or if a carpenter wasn't nice to you, that means all carpenters are pieces of crap and everything they say is crap. And you could fill it in with anything, right? So does that really make any sense? And then if the messenger, so the message that vegans are talking about, so okay, so when a vegan is not nice to you, it's probably because they're saying to you that, living non-vegan, exploiting animals for no good reason is wrong in some way. And so they're coming at you in some way with that, right? And they're saying that it's wrong. And so if they're attacking you personally and calling you a piece of crap, and I understand why that would upset you, to insult you personally. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't believe in that. I don't think you're a bad person, and people who are not vegan automatically are bad people, right? I don't think that's cool, and I don't think that helps anything. It doesn't help the animals at all. I don't condone that. But the point of it is, though, is that, okay, so if someone for children's rights, they fought for children's rights, and they were, they were sticking up for, say, children not working in sweatshops or not being, bought and sold in, the human trafficking type of thing, and they fought against that, and they fought for children's rights. And then the person wasn't nice to you and said something not nice to you and was abrasive to you in some way. Does that mean we oppress children? You turn around because the person who was for children's rights, one person, wasn't nice to you, hurt your feelings in some way. Now we're going to have sweatshops. I'm going to have a sweatshop in my basement. Does that translate for you? Think about how ridiculous that is, right? To take the message that somebody is saying and turn and just make it personal about them, and then oppress some innocent sentient being that has nothing to do with any of it. Why would an innocent animal have to be oppressed because a vegan wasn't nice to you? So there's that aspect of it, right? It just doesn't make any sense, right? Would you say? Doesn't make any sense at all. So there's that aspect, but then there's the other aspect, and that is, this happens to me all the time. I don't personally insult anyone, but I will talk about people's ideas, and I'll explain to them why their ideas are wrong. They make excuses why they're, exploiting animals, and I explain to them why those excuses don't hold any water, right? And I calmly, without insulting them personally, explain to them the things you see in my videos, right? And I was mean to them. I was mean to them because I simply disagreed with them. And I disagreed with them, and so I was mean. I was mean to them, and I hurt their feelings because I disagreed with them. You know what? The world's a harsh place, and people that are so sensitive, oh, I hurt your feelings because I didn't just agree with everything you said. Oh my goodness. Keep in mind that the reason I'm disagreeing with you is for animal rights. Like it's for the benefit, not for me, not to make me look good. It's not about me or you, is it? It's not about me or you. It's about them. It's about them being exploited and being harmed for no good reason, right? But if you're angry simply because I attacked your ideas, not you personally, but your ideas, maybe it's just your conscience. Did you ever think about that maybe if you're not vegan and a vegan made you mad, did they insult you personally, or did they simply insult your ideas and how ridiculous those ideas might be? Like, oh, bacon tastes good. And they said to you, oh, as the taste of bacon worth their lives, and that maybe made you upset, or they talked about climate change and it made you upset because you don't like that you're a part of that, causing that so horribly, because look at the recent UN report that came out. Being non-vegan causes horrific climate devastation, and the list goes on. Causing world hunger. Did a vegan accuse you of causing world hunger? Because living non-vegan does cause world hunger. So again, not an attack on you, but simply the action of being vegan causes world hunger because it's inefficient to. I say this in a lot of my videos, and I'm repeating myself. This might be the first time you've seen me, but the point is that it's not about you or me, and it's not about whether a vegan made you mad and, oh, I'm upset, a vegan made me angry, and so now I have to oppress animals. Like, why does that translate? Why is that acceptable? Why is that an acceptable reason to take it out on an innocent sentient being that feels pain and doesn't want to die because a vegan made me mad? Did I hurt your feelings? Aw. And why would I be concerned? No offense. Now, this is going to be a little rant, and I don't want you to take this like an attack on you, but it's going to sound like it a little bit. But why would someone be concerned about the oppressor and your feelings? Like, I'm going to worry about your feelings while you're having an animal murdered for you, and like little baby chicks in the egg industry are just ground up alive. So I'm going to worry about hurting your feelings while you oppress innocent little sweet little chicks and have them ground up alive. And I'm going to worry about your feelings. You eat meat. This is I'm gonna kind of quote what I've seen. I don't really mean this, but I've seen it where I said, a vegan hurt my feelings. I didn't know you had any feelings. You eat meat. I don't really mean that, but it's kind of a little joke. But the point is that maybe you're just angry with your conscience. Maybe you're just angry with yourself. You're a good person, right? You're a reasonable, decent person, correct? Is there really a good reason? Really? Because every single scientific-based organization on the planet agrees we don't need to eat them for nutritional purposes. We do need to wear their skin on their backs and make them, look at them jumping through the hoops. Look at how nice it is. Look at them in the cages. It's such an educational experience to see them locked in cages at the zoo. Oh my God, it's such an educational experience. Yeah. Go vegan, please. Go vegan for the love of God. Just because a vegan hurt your feelings doesn't make it okay to live non-vegan. It doesn't. Thanks for watching.